From the WeatherWatcher studio, here's a special weather forecast.
Good morning, Ruckers. It is weather watching time. WeatherWatcher Robert Bennett here, bringing you this Monday, October 25th, 2021 morning forecast. We have a lot to talk about in this forecast as we have a coastal storm that is expected to impact the area tonight and tomorrow. That could also coincide with some severe weather later on tonight. We'll be drying out for your Wednesday and Tuesday, but unfortunately, chances of rain do return late into your weekend. Looking at your current temperatures across the state, New Jersey right now, 60s pretty much all around. The cooler spot is 55 up in Sussex. You can see 65 in Mount Holly, 68 down in Wildwood. It's going to warm up pretty nicely today. 70s all around, 77 in here at Somerville and New Brunswick, 78 in Camden, 75 in Wildwood, 76 down in Atlantic City. As we look out to the greater northeast, 69 in Ithaca, 69 in Oneonta, 60 in Hartford, much warmer down to the south, 81 in Baltimore, 79 in Dover, Delaware. You can see by the current satellite and radar, no rain falling across the state right now, but that will certainly change later on tonight and to tomorrow. But we do see some clouds that are streaming through the area right now. Any rain is well off towards the north and northeast right now, but that's going to be a much different picture later on. There's that rain across to the north and northeast, as I mentioned. And if we look back toward the west, there is a cold front that is approaching that is currently draped across Ohio, down in Kentucky, and further points south. That is starting to come this way, and that's what's going to be bringing us the chance of that severe weather later on tonight. And then there's going to be a possibility of a coastal entity, and that's showing up on radar right now across the southeast of North Carolina, South Carolina, and just off the coast of Georgia. This storm is going to be moving off towards the northeast as this storm is going to start riding up the coast, and those two storms are going to combine to create what essentially is going to be a nor'easter. No snow quite yet, not quite cold enough for that, but a lot of rain is expected. You can see here in the futurecast, very dark oranges and reds showing up on radar later on tonight around the midnight to 1 o'clock in the morning hour. Very heavy rainfall likely across especially southern New Jersey, but that is starting to work its way up toward the northern half of the state. So once again, lots of heavy amounts of rain, something that we don't necessarily want to see. Not too long ago, we were dealing with some pretty heavy flooding with the remnants of Ida back on September 1st. Don't think it's going to be like that again, but definitely some areas are looking at quite a lot of rain. You can see flash flood watch is outlined across much of New Jersey from Sussex County all the way down to Cape May County. The only place that doesn't have a flash flood watch is the southwest corner of the state. But these areas in green can certainly see rainfall totals of 2 to 3.5 inches of rain, possibly locally higher amounts of 4, 5, maybe even 6 inches of rain. Definitely not a good situation, especially if you're living along some rivers, streams, and other like lakes and stuff like that. Once again, the other aspect is the severe weather. We do have a marginal risk outlined by the Storm Prediction Center across all of the state of New Jersey. Once again, only a level 1 of 5, but off towards the southwest, you can see a level 2 of 5 slight risk is in effect or is in place across Virginia, North Carolina, West Virginia, back into Kentucky, and extreme eastern portions of Tennessee. In this area, we're expecting mainly a damaging wind threat. Down in the yellow area, may see a tornado or two as well. I'm not anticipating really that much in the way of tornadic activity making its way up toward New Jersey, but definitely some maybe gusty to damaging wind gusts are a possibility. Tonight across the state, there's those showers and thunderstorm chances. Temperatures are going to be in the 50s with the exception of a low of 61 down in Atlantic City, 56 here in New Brunswick, 52 up in Sussex. As I step off here, 7-day forecast, you can see mostly cloudy today with a temperature of 76 degrees, so it's looking pretty nice out for the most part, but that's when the storms approach tonight. That's going to be mainly on tonight and into tomorrow with that heavy rain moving in on Tuesday. Wednesday and Thursday, we do dry out, as I mentioned earlier, but Friday and into the weekend, we're looking at more chances of rain entering the area, so depending on how much rain we get today will determine how much maybe some of this rain chances could potentially be an issue but we'll watch that as we continue on the rest of the week. Be sure to check us out at all of our social media platforms of Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Instagram. I'm WeatherWatcher Robert Bennett, and have a wonderful day, rockers. Make sure you have that umbrella handy with you the next couple of days.